social media lovelies. I have had a lot of questions come through about getting the most out of Twitter, and I get really confused about my news feed. And trust me, so did I when I first got started on Twitter. And it gets really hard to build a following and to know who you're following and what you're doing and how you should be doing it. So one of the things that I like to do is I like to create these like little news feeds. And if you've listened to our most recent podcast, then you know that these feeds are super important. So let's just go ahead and go to our actual profile. So we're at Stark Social. And what you want to do is I tend to get started with this and then I stop. But you want to build lists. Twitter lists are the best thing to do. And as soon as I find someone that I'm following, and you'll notice some of these lists don't have a whole lot of people in them, but they do have people in them that, for example, I definitely want to connect with. So these are SCV locals. This is people that are local to the Santa Clarita area where we make our home. Then I've got some very key social media professionals. And the easiest way to do this is to go to, let's say you can either do who you're following or followers, because if you want to keep your follower to following ratio very even, so you continue to have that really good follower percentage ratio, you can go to people who are following you. And let's say you've got a really good ratio on your follow to followers and you don't necessarily want to, follow back a bunch of people. So let's say you find somebody and you're like, well, this could be an interesting person. So oh, look, there I am. I don't follow myself. That's pretty sad. So this is, bespoke digital management. This could be somebody that I could get some really good content and information and tips that I could share with the rest of the community. So I want to add them or remove them to a list. So I'm going to go ahead and put them in Social Media Pros. And once I've done that, I'm done. They're in there. Now, this helps us to maintain a really good follow to follower ratio. Plus, when you go back to that list, what you'll notice is it's going to drown out the rest of the noise, and you're going to just see the people who you've put in your list. And this is great if you want to get straight to posts from people like Kim Garst or Social Media Today. So you want to really be able to just drill that down to the people who you really, really, really want to see their content. And this is a really great way to find inspiration for people who are, let's say you're buffering posts for later, or maybe you're looking for inspiration for blogs that you're writing for your own site or stuff that you can share onto Facebook. This is a great way to get inspired. It's also a great way to find out what's going on in your community. So for us, SCV locals, Santa Clarita, anything that might be happening with the local Santa Clarita City or any of the local businesses like Ice Station or local ice rink, they have a lot of really cool events. They do a lot of stuff with the LA Kings. So this is a great way to stay connected without having to follow every single person that follows you. Thanks so much for taking the time to learn a little bit more about Twitter in this quick tip. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, or you want a quick tip covered, go ahead and email me, hello@starksocial.com. And then don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Facebook. It's always Stark Social. And we'll see you next time.